Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Card Game Guru here today, and today we're playing, getting ready for a 1K coming up in my area. And I'm really just trying to really master a deck. Instead of metagame, I want to master a deck that I'm comfortable playing. So we're going to be playing today Blue-White Control, Blue-White Blink. Basically, it's the Blue-White Control deck, add Yorion, add Restoration Angel. Some changes I had to make for monetary reasons. I had to cut Force and Negation from the main deck, and I added Cryptic Commands, and I also trimmed a Teferi Time Raveler and added a Jace the Mind Sculptor. I wouldn't recommend cutting a Teferi for a Jace, but I'm not so sure you need Force in this meta. We're going to find out. But let's go ahead and jump right into a game, and let's see how well we play. Okay, here we are for game one. I would like to choose Yorion as my companion. Oh, I only have two lands. One's an Omen. I think I'm going to mulligan. My opponent mulliganed as well. Yikes. I mean, one land in our hand's great. So I wonder if we keep it in bottom of Cryptic. Yeah, we're going to. We're going to keep bottom of... do we want to bottom an Omen of the Sea? Yeah, let's bottom an Omen of the Sea. I think Cryptic's better with this type of hand. Cavernous Souls. Oh boy. Oh no. Slivers? What is my life? I just play against Slivers all the time now. We drew a land, which is good. Misty Rainforest, pass turn. As you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a while, I play against Slivers in Historic all the time. I play against Slivers basically 24/7. So, it is unfortunate. These Cryptic Commands aren't looking so hot. I probably wouldn't have forced the Aether Vial anyways. We can always use it to tap their creatures, draw a card. We can always sleep. Yeah, that's fine. A Fusion Sliver, it basically gives them Ward 2. Crack our Misty. Let's go grab a Triome. Drew a Restoration Angel, that blocks well. I imagine we're going to be doing some blocking this game. So what we can do now is we can play an Omen of the Sea, flash in Vanillion Click the following turn, put a Cryptic Command on the bottom of our library. I'm really looking for like a Supreme Verdict, I believe. That's what the texture of this game's feeling like anyways. Overgrown Tomb, untapped, I imagine. What is it, Sedge Sliver? We'll take our one. No blocks. Take one. 18. Got me. Okay, so they're going to pass. With Aether Vial open, let's go ahead and just play the Omen of the Sea. Scry 2, draw a card. Counterspell, Field of Ruin. I don't hate Field of Ruin, but I don't want this counterspell. So we're going to put the counterspell on bottom, field on top. Draw the field. We can play it to Fairy as well. I think I'm just more worried about fielding their Cavern here. Just to kind of turn on our Cryptics. We could also flash this Vanillion Click in as a blocker. Sinew Sliver, sure. Attack for 4, no blocks. So it doesn't look like they have a Sedge Sliver, so that's one of the problems with flashing in a V-Click. We can block, but if they put in a Sedge Sliver, they can regenerate. Sedge Sliver is a 3-mana Sliver Lord that as long as you control a forest, you can pay a black and regenerate a Sliver you control. So we're going to go ahead and Field of Ruin their Cavernous Souls and hopefully don't get Collected Companied. Dodge that bullet. So let's grab an island. Drew another counterspell. That's unfortunate. Pass turn. I mean, we're still not really under any pressure. It is the Sedge Sliver. Okay. Each sliver gets 1/1 as long as you control a swamp and you can pay a black to regenerate. Sure. we could flash in a Restoration Angel block. I really want to be able to bounce their Sedge Sliver and then play a Verdict, if possible. I do think we just want to get a blocker in play. Just play Restoration Angel, blocks the new Sliver. I was debating tapping their creatures and returning their Aether Vial with Cryptic Command. Take 4, go to 10. The one time I'd rather have a Wrath of God over a Supreme Verdict. For another counter spell. This is not going so great for us. So we're going to go white, blue, colorless to Teferi. Maybe. Teferi. Let's bounce the Aether Vial to their hand. The Aether Vial in response. Makes sense. Puts another Sedge Sliver in. That's unfortunate. Draw a Spreading Seas. So we can like Spreading Seas their Overgrown Tomb. We didn't draw a land, unfortunately. I actually think we're just dead, right? Block. Yep, we're just dead. Let's go to game 2. Okay. Subtleties, yes, they can counter their slivers through a... what's the word I'm looking for? Cavernous Souls. And Elspeth sure makes blockers. I don't hate Counterspell. Cryptic Command. Let's take out the Cryptic Commands. Chalice isn't very good against our opponent either. Run it back like that. Hopefully we draw some removal spells and not some counter spells this game. I would like to play first. Thanks for asking. Reveal Yorion. No white mana, so we got a mulligan. Still no white mana. Oh my. Looks to me like you guys might be getting a 2-for-1 today again. Mulligan to 5. Okay, we finally found our white mana. Want to put Subtlety on the bottom, maybe? Yeah, that'll be fine. We could do Subtlety or a land. I'm going to keep. Oh, we got to put 2 back, don't we? So probably Subtlety and land. Yep. Play Flooded Strand past turn. We're really going to lean heavy on these Wall of Omens. Prismatic Ending would be a great draw to hit an Aether Vial. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Interesting. Let's crack this Flooded Strand. Grab a Triome. Okay, we drew another land. Play Glacial Fortress. Play Wall of Omens. Looking for a Prismatic Ending. Something to play. Spreading Seas. Sure, I'll take that. Sometimes you can beat these 5-color creature decks just by messing with their mana. Kind of messes up their curve. It's not a great way to do it, but I remember playing Spreading Seas against humans and it just kind of messes their whole plan up. Sinew Sliver, sure. So now do we want to get rid of their Overgrown Tomb or their Godless Shrine? Let's see what we draw. Drew another Wall of Omens. Let's get rid of their Overgrown Tomb. Keeps them off their green creatures. Draw a card from Wall of Spreading Seas. Mystic Gate. Play an Island. Pass turn. Next turn we can Wall of Omens. Wall of Omens. Opponent had a forest anyways, unfortunately. And I unlocked their Diffusion Sliver. RIP. Solitude's a good draw, though. I gotta pay 2 extra though. So let's lead with the Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Islands. Play island. Cast another Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Scalding Tarn. Okay. Next turn we can... What do we want to do? Add Yorion to our hand or Vendilion click ourselves and put a land back? We can also just Vendilion click our opponent. Oh man, I really unlocked their whole hand, huh? That is no bueno. I'm gonna take 4 here, which isn't awful. Might Vendilion click my opponent. Because we want both of these lands for Solitude, I think. Let's just play Mystic Gate and pass turn. So what we can do is we can flash in a Vendilion click and block the Diffusion Sliver if we need to. Not attacking. I think I'll just take 2 here. Mana left. We'll respond with a Vendilion click. Look at our opponent's hand. Okay, so they got Unearthed Sliver, Coco, Cloud Thresher. Suppose we take a Collected Company, right? Or we just cannot. We just choose not to take anything. So, I'm worried if I take a Coco, they're going to draw a land. They can actually Coco this turn if they draw a land. They can Coco this... No, they can't. Can they? No. Let's just take the Coco. Let's live dangerously. I don't think this is a great point for us anyways. Just don't play a land, please. Oh, they drew the land. Wow, okay. Sure. That's unfortunate for us. Field of Ruin. We can get rid of a Godless Shrine or a Mutavault, I suppose. This Mole to 5 does not feel great. Let's add Yorion to our hand. Pass turn and hope they whiff on Coco. I have 8 damage in the air already. They chose not to Coco. I'm wondering if they're playing around a counterspell. What do they got? I'm going to play another Sinew Sliver. That's unfortunate. We're really just looking for a Supreme Verdict here. Just attacks for 3. We'll take 3. That's fine. We're going to... Do we want to get rid of the Godless Shrine? They're going to get a forest anyways. Or a swamp anyways. So let's get rid of the Mutavault. Now they're going to Coco. Yep. It's fine. Can I get a whiff? Whiff one time, please? One whiff. Have you ever heard of whiffing? Nope, they did not. I would like to draw a Supreme Verdict right about meow. Let's get an island. Omen of the Sea is not a Supreme Verdict. So we could exile. Their Flying Sliver and make some blocks. Play Misty. So what does that do? So if we flash into Solitude, hit their Flying Sliver, we can then unblock 5 things. We lose our whole board though. So I'm thinking we just Yorion here. Crack a Misty. Grab an island. Play Yorion. Blink our entire board. And the Spreading Seas. Pass turn. And we still have 2 mana up for the Solitude as well. We're going to put this on the Godless Shrine this time. I should have done this the other way. That's okay, though. I don't want them to have a Dregscape Sliver, I think. I think I'd rather them not have the Shredder, just because I can get their flying off the board. Draw a bunch of cards from these Wall of Omens. None of them matter. Not a single one of them matter. I mean, we at least drew a white card for the Solitude, I suppose. Aether Vial, sure. So we're going to cast by exiling a white card. We'll exile Elspeth. Going to target... I can make them all 3s. I think we're just going to hit the Gale Rider, so I can make some blocks. What did they draw? Another Coco? Oh, that's absurd. Okay, sure. Can we get a whiff? Did we get a whiff? Okay. So that's how we start the comeback. Okay, so this needs to block something that I don't want on the table anymore. Sanu or a mana left. They have plenty of mana. Let's get a Sanu off the table. And let's just block here. Block here. Block here. Take 4, go to 5. The Snooze die, so now they're 3/3s. Now our blocks are fine again. I'd like to draw a verdict right now. That was not a verdict. So I think we gotta get rid of this Dregscape Sliver as well. Let's play an Omen of the Sea. Teferi Solitude. Solitude's pretty good. Teferi, on the other hand, not so good. Let's put Teferi on the bottom. Let's draw the Solitude. Play Hallowed Fountain tapped. So I still think I got a V-click here, right? During their draw step. I would prefer if they didn't have this guy in play, because this guy represents another 5 damage. Yeah, Aether Vial resolves. Now let's go ahead and V-click. Now we can solid, or we can Omen of the Sea again as well. Okay, let's see what gas you drew. Aether Vial. Well, I'm going to get rid of your Black Sliver. Wing Sliver. That's a problem. Did we just lose? Yeah, I think we did. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Let's see what this Omen of the Sea was going to get us. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, that was our first match to the lead up to the 1K. If you guys have any gameplay suggestions, if you think I misplayed, let me know down below. I'd really appreciate it. Remember to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like this content and want to see more. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.